Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to do the top 10 movies I saw at the state theaters back when it was small. The Woodland California State Theater, back when it is small. I was younger when I saw these films in theaters back when the Woodland California State Theater was small. I remember the exact order when I saw these films in theaters, but I don't know exactly when I saw them in theaters, but what day I saw them in theaters. I may not remember all of those, but these are all I remember seeing these 10 films in theaters at the small Woodland California State Theater. If I screw up on what I say about when I saw these films in theaters a long time ago, I am sorry. It was a long time ago. I was very young. I may review some of these films, like spoil or talk about them, just to warn y'all. So, let's begin the video of the top 10 films I have seen in theaters at the Woodland California State Theater back when it was small. Number 1 is The Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. I was around 6 years old when I saw this movie in theaters. My sister was at my great-grandmother's house while I saw this in theaters with my brother and my parents. No offense to people who liked this movie, but I used to have interest in this movie. But ever since the other films came out, I stopped losing interest in this movie. I know a lot of people like this movie, but this one's not my favorite. I'm not going to say much about how I dislike this movie. It's just not my favorite. I like Prince Caspian and Voyage of the Dawn Treader better. I think this is the first movie I've seen in theaters. This is number 1. Number 2 is Hoodwinked. I saw this movie in theaters with my dad and my siblings. My mom was probably at work while I saw this movie with my dad and my siblings. I think this movie is enjoyable than its sequel because I like it when Anne Hathaway was the voice of Red better. Number 3 is Dougal. Now, I saw this one in theaters with my parents and my siblings. I think I saw this one in theaters a month after I saw Hoodwinked in theaters. That might be right, I don't know. Honestly, I like Hoodwinked better than Dougal. I used to like Dougal, but when it got bad reviews, I understood why, so I don't like this movie anymore. Number 4 is Age The Meltdown. I love remembering when I saw this one in theaters with my family because it was one of the anticipated films of 2006 that I looked forward to see. This one is one of my favorites along with Dawn of the Dinosaurs. While I saw Ice Age The Meltdown, I got scared at the part where Manny was being attacked by the water monsters, whatever they're called. But when he had them run into the branch to open the rocks to let Ellie free, I felt better, even when the water monsters die. Number 5 is The Wild. I used to think this movie was exciting and interesting, but then I heard people criticizing this movie and said it was a ripoff of 3 films. When I grew up, I finally understood why this movie is criticized. This film is a ripoff of Finding Nemo, The Lion King, and of course Madagascar. I do remember seeing this movie in theaters with my family a long time ago, at the State Theater in 2006. This movie isn't that exciting anymore. Number 6 is Over the Hedge. Now, this I remember seeing in theaters in the State Theater in 2006 twice. I think I saw this movie in theaters with my family the first time. I also think I saw this movie in theaters again, but with the second time I was with friends and family. Maybe I was in summer school or something when I saw this again in theaters. Number 7 is The First Ice Age. Yeah, during summer of 2006, my siblings and I were in summer day camp. We went with all of the summer day camp kids and the leaders to see this movie in theaters. I asked if we were gonna see Monster House, but we saw this movie in theaters instead. It was the free movie stuff or something while they played this movie in theaters. Number 8 is Monster House. In 2006, when this movie was coming out, I looked forward to see this movie in theaters because it is an animated film. I think I saw this movie in theaters with my siblings and my dad. My mom might have been in the theaters with us. I don't remember. Number 9 is The Last Airbender. My sister saw this movie in theaters twice my sister saw this movie in theaters twice. During 2010, I saw this movie in theaters with my sister and my parents. My brother didn't go with us because he had other plans. The second time my sister saw this movie in theaters, she saw it with my brother because he needed a chance to see it. While my siblings saw this one in theaters, I saw Iron Man 2 in theaters with my parents. And number 10 is Iron Man 2. I think this film was the last film I saw in theaters at the Woodland California State Theater back when it was small. I saw this movie again in theaters, but with my parents while my siblings saw The Last Airbender. I saw this movie in theaters twice. Yeah, the first time I saw it with my parents in Natomas. The second time I saw this movie again at the small Woodland California State Theater with my parents. And that was it for the top 10 movies I saw in theaters at the Woodland California State Theater back when it was small. So post a comment, subscribe, ring a bell for notification. I'll make more videos soon. Bye.